So I want to deny that anyone from outside can ping inside. So I will say IP access list. IP access list extended any name. Okay. I will say permit TCP any reflect any name. I will take hello. Okay, hello. And I want ICMP also. Reflect hello. I will apply. Reflect means note down the entry when my traffic is going from inside to outside. So I should apply in which direction? Out or in? So IP access group ABC out. Do show history. This is my configuration. Any doubt regarding this configuration? Don't ask why you put like this. Typing mistake. Yes, Taka, any doubt? I am saying when my TCP traffic is going initiated from inside and wants to go outside, note down it with the name of hello. This hello means you have a register that is named hello and you are writing the traffic and I am applying in the out direction. So I will create one more access list XYZ that first evaluate the traffic with the command. This is name, right? So first check it from the table hello. If it's not matched, then deny IP any. Okay, I will give you ask one thing. Log. What do you mean by log? It will generate a message. Okay, that's really good. What is log input then? There is two options, log and log input. What is the difference between log and log input? Yes. So I will apply this configuration in IP access group XYZ do show history. Any doubt in any command you can ask. So suppose if I am initiating the traffic from inside, it is pinging right from in to out. It is going. And if I am trying to do telnet, open right. I will configure the I get the access of R3. But if a person is initiating the traffic from R3, not work. And the entry, see now I put log input command, right? He is telling me the MAC address of the source. If I put only log, it will not show me this message. It will only show me this is this, denying this. That's it. But in the log input command, he is giving me extra information about layer 2. Like this, show interface F0/0. C202 18E8. C202 18E8. So he is telling me this is the source. This is his IP 23.1.1.2 and this is the MAC. Sorry? Yes. So log will only tell you the information about layer 3. This means only IP address. And log input command will tell you IP address plus of source. Did you get the difference? Log and difference between log input. So in the industry, every company is using log. They are not going to use log input. Why? Because for find the layer to MAC address, he will generate a arc. To find the MAC address, he will generate an arc so that he can get the MAC address. For any entry that is denying and that is generating a log message, he needs to send the arc packets. That is CPU. You are wasting your resources. Even you can take the action based on the IP address. So why you are curious to know the MAC address of the device? See, if you get this entry only, you can take the action, right? So why you are generating this also? So I will copy this, the notepad, and I will give you the and I cannot ping from outside because you don't have maybe routes. Because see, I am from inside, I can ping. This is the I can ping. Configure now. I will view it. Just copy and paste. Take 3 routers. Do the configuration and the entry. Show IP. Oh, oh, just configure this. Now, let me tell you the disadvantage of reflexive access list. Why? See, I initiate a ping, right? From inside to outside. If I view the table, time left 296 seconds. After 296 seconds, this entry will be removed. Means a person can go out, he come in. The name in the register table will still remain for the 296, means 300 seconds. If you go out, you come in, I will make your entry for 300 seconds. See, I get the reply, right? But the entry is still in the table. Why? Very bad, right? IP. Reflexive access, reflexive list, timeout. By default, it is 300 seconds. We can view it, right? I can say 15. Just interface. First, I will just define IP. Notion. So I can ping from. Uh, I have from R1 to R2, from R1 to R3, R3 to R1. The new feature, how to configure it? Really easy. Just type IP inspect. Okay, name, because we will apply it to the interface. So I will give a name. Let's take the name Cisco. And what you want to inspect? TCP. I am saying note down the entry of TCP and ICMP. Just go to interface F1 and type IP in name. Name is Cisco. And in which direction? Out. Yes, very good. Out. And I will create only one access list to deny the traffic that is coming from out to in. IP access list extended XYZ deny IP any and I will apply IP access group XYZ. In which direction? Okay. Easy to configure, right? Do show history. And even this is also outdated. We will use a new that is called zone based firewall. I pinging from R1 to R3, right? I finished the ping. I can see there is the session, right? That this is 12.1.1 to 23.1.2 and we are sending ICMP. Replies is come, entries close. No more 300 seconds, like just like reflexive. I said I have a class map that is type inspect. This is the name of the class map so that I can call it just like access list. In access list we have name so that we can use the name when we are applying to them on the interface. Same here, the name is Cisco and I'm saying match the protocol TCP. Then I say policy map type same. What type I want to use? Inspect. Any name. I will say hello. Okay. If you put question mark, you can rename the name. Suppose if you don't like hello, you can rename here. Okay. You can remove the commands. Right. No rename. No this. Like no router EAGRP. Something like this. You can exit it out. Exit. If I type exit, description. You can put description that this policy map is used for inspection so that when a new person will come to your company he can easily read the description and say okay this policy map is used for the inspection. And the last option is so I will go to type inspect system. Now I reach to config cmap to config pmap c means configuration of policy map. I was in configuration of policy map. Now I reach to configuration of policy map and I'm configuring the policy map. If I put question mark, I can drop the packet, I can inspect. It's going to use the same concept, CBAC. I can pass the traffic, means just pass it, permit it. We will discuss about police later and URL filtering. Means I can filter. The user can only access Google, not Facebook, not YouTube. I can filter here. Suppose in some company, YouTube is banned, right? Facebook is banned, right? Because we used to do flood, right? No. Yes. If someone is using Facebook, just for so I want to use the only one like that's it. Do show history. This is your configuration. If you have any doubt, let's start zone based. I can ping from R1 to R3, right? And from R3 to R1. I can ping from both the ends. From R3 and from R1. Okay. Now I will say first class map. What type of class map it is? Type and I can put question mark. The first keyword is saying class map name. I will say C map question mark. Description. It is used to define like why we are creating this class map. I can exit from the class map configuration. Match. I will use match protocol. My protocol is okay. Okay. Now policy map. What type of policy map it is? Inspect policy map. Policy map inspect. The name is B map. I want to take action on the first I will define the traffic, right? I will say you need to take the action on the class type inspect. The name of the class is C map. So you need to define the action on this. The actions are this. So I am saying I need to take this action. Inspect to show history. This I will paste it here. Zone based firewall. Now I will define some zones. Zone security. I will say in. Do I have any option now? Or exit or no? If I write something wrong in the description, I say no description. Just exit, right? I will say zone security. No option, right? Now I will go to interface F0/0 zone member security. I will say another interface is not upper one. No. Just close it and open it again. So I will say this is my zone is in. This zone is in, and this zone is out. So I will define a policy that if my traffic is going from in to out, then in. So this is my policy. If my traffic is going from into out, then inspect. Any doubt in this policy? Any doubt? I will say this is my in and this zone member security to show history. Now I will say zone pair, any name. I will give a name that is in to out. Zone pair security. Wait, zone pair security in to out. My source of the traffic is, it will come from which interface? R1, yes. R1 is in. So I will say, and when I need to perform inspection, when it is very good. Only one option. Service policy means to implement, right? Service policy. Type inspect. The name of the beamer. This is your configuration. Do show history. So let me tell you, this is my whole configuration. Everything is stopped.
We are tried. We tried it.
Now the command is saying, now read this command. It means class map type inspect. Match all means if a packet will come, I will match with all these policies.
Okay.
If
One by one.
all the one. It should be TCP also ICMP. Is it possible? A packet has a property of TCP and ICMP.
Not possible.
Not possible, right? Show run policy map. See, your traffic is dropping. Why? Because by default there is a class that is called class. In class default, if your packet is not matched with this, it will be come into class default, and class default. If you access the real rack, it will show here drop. In the DNS, it will never show, but if you access the rack, why you are not doing it on your routers? Just tell me. So the command is saying I will match with TCP also and ICMP also. So if I am initiating the traffic, it is a TCP traffic, but he wants to match with ICMP also. It's not going to match. It will only match with TCP because match all is there. It needs to match with both of them. That's why your traffic is dropped. Yes, it will. No. Match all means match all the condition.
If we consider both the conditions, should be true.
True. Because match all is there. Match all means match both of them. So I will change this condition. I will say match any.
So if CD is not okay,
Show class. Show run class. Yes. Now I have a one condition match any. Now I can configure one more protocol. Now I can ping.
if I don't start press not show.
Today's